Did it record yet?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, guys. Well, welcome to our leadership meeting, and we're going to have some updates. So those who are joining us, that'll be joining us later. Like we said, we may have mistakes. People are going to join in and out and talk. That's fine. Do *6 to come in and talk. *6 to come out. It's in and out each time. And if you're on the screen, if you want us to see you, look at the bottom, and you can always click that. So those who haven't joined us before, always, some people say, oh, I don't want anybody to see me. There's always a way so you can click at the bottom so we only see like a blank screen and you can put a picture up there. But I'm just going to go over. First, I have a few recognition I want to do. There's a lot more, and I'm going to do some different slides and add because I think we need to, what I think with our team is we're not doing enough recognition, and that's my fault. And I'm going to put some on you. So if there's things in the field that's happening, share out loud so that we can be proud with you and celebrate the little things. But first, I want to go through and welcome our new representatives that we have. In District 1377, we have Lynn Winters, Tabitha Whitman, Christy Cooper, Valerie Bell, and she's our DA on the phone. Hey, Valerie.
Hello.
Karen Smith, Courtney Wilson, Chesney Hines, Annette Cox, Darlene Levitt, Michelle Tunnell, Judy Rust. And Judy Rust and Christy Cooper and Annette Cox are our two top sellers. They have done over each one of these actually have over $200 sale. Judy's was over $300. So woohoo! Congratulations to our new representatives. They are rocking and rolling. That is a District 1377.
Woo!
In District 1442, we have Cassandra Graves, Jill Watkins, Vanessa Meza, and I don't know how to say this exactly. Ira, I guess, Garcia Hernandez, Veronica Salters, Jamie Orr, Clyde Mercis, Misty Hilton, Alexis King, Brittany Brennan, and Alexis Daughtry, and Latanya Hammer, who is on the phone. I heard her.
Hamer. It's Hamer.
Hamer? Okay.
Hamer.
Is Latanya?
Yes.
Latanya was #1 in District 1442 with great sales, and Ira Garcia.
Really?
Yes,
awesome.
She was. Woohoo!
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And Jill Watkins. So congratulations for all those wonderful sales. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
So you didn't even know, huh?
I didn't. Mm-mm.
Now our new leaders. Let me see. Did I? These are our top leaders for recruiting in 1442 and 1377. #1 recruiter in our district who they might have did outside of our district. These are in our district. So Angela Walker in 1442, woohoo, #1. Heidi Patel, #2, woohoo, and Tammy Horton and Nancy Stanfield.
Wow.
5 for #3. There you go, Tammy. Woohoo!
Woo!
In 1377, we have #1, Melissa Walker. Woohoo! Now, you see we don't have a #2 or #3 and 4 at 1377. Y'all used to be some top recruiters, so y'all got to get busy. There was no #2 or #3. We did have some recruiting, but it was people outside of our district. So you girls and guys in 1377 need to get busy. Now, our new to leadership, I am so proud of our new leaders in 1377 and 1442. You guys have really been growing your new promoters and our leaders. So Leslie Phillips, Nicole Holland, Cindy Day, Daniel Craven, Tammy Spangler, Shauna Pearson, and Robert Tolson, who's on the phone. Hey, Robert. Woohoo!
Well, hello.
We love our Avon men. We're so glad to have you. We've got Zara Escarno, Nancy Stanfield, Darrell Galloway, and Elaine Zabalski. Hope I said your name right. And we have Diane Frazier and Jennifer Woodell. So congratulations. We are so glad to have you in leadership. And I can't wait for you to keep growing.
My team.
Wow.
Now, just want to remind you about RepFest. Do not miss this if you have not even signed up. I know several of you have. Put it on your calendars. You're going to hear me talk about this a lot. You need to be planning all the time, planning next week. So on your calendar, Even if you haven't bought your tickets yet or signed up, put August the 2nd through the 4th is called Rep Fest. Do not miss it. We're trying to get 10,000 representatives there. And I'm just going to tell you a few things because I know you've heard about it, but I want you to plan. And if you have to do a fundraiser to get there, let's do not miss this. You're going to want to be there. These are some of the top 10 reasons you want to go. You're going to get a swag bag worth $175 in products. You're going to get free business building seminars. They were costing. They decided, hey, if they're going to be spending time to get there, why charge them to have these seminars? You're going to hear from our new CEO, Scott White. And y'all know we're new Avon. This is our second month, March, April. I'm sorry, we're going to our third month of a new company because we have new owner, Cerebus, and our new CEO. Can't wait to meet him in person. My favorite thing when we have any kind of conference, you're going to see new holiday products, and for our new holiday products in 2016 and our first quarter of 2017. How cool is that? We always have this expo that you can walk in, take pictures, and really come back and get your customers and your downline excited. You're going to also hear from beauty experts, and we always have a new fragrance, and we have those, our fragrance specialists there. Usually the marketers are there. Really great time. Celebrity makeup artists will be there. New model and social tools you'll learn about, and you're also going to have inspirational speakers that'll be there. And one of the coolest things, American authors in concert. They're going to do a concert just for us. And if y'all haven't heard it, it's the best days of our lives. But you're going to have a great time. And red carpet awards. So all those things for going. And I think, let's see, do I have a slide? Nope. There's a slide. I think it's only $130 now to sign up. If you've already signed up and paid the higher price, do not worry about it. Avon is going to reimburse you when you pay the higher price. Look at tickets right now. You can find some cheap tickets. Get in the car, make it a family vacation, but be there. Now, we talk a lot about our fundraisers. So do a fundraiser for yourself. Go to youravon.com and pull up those fundraisers. We have some new flyers coming on. It's a great time to do the bug guard. Do a fundraiser for yourself. And this is a big thing, to go out there and talk about doing fundraisers. If somebody tries to sell you a bar of candy, find out who the person in charge is and try to get them to do a fundraiser with you. So do one for yourself and do one for organizations in your area. So when you're out walking and talking about your business, always have some information about how you can print these off on youravon.com. And when you look on our up in the files, we always have some kind of tools. If you don't see them, I'll go post them again in our group, which is our District 1377 and District 1442. So there are flyers there for you to print off to have for your business. Now, I just wanted to go over a few things that are brand new I'll post things, but I know you guys don't read everything I post. And sometimes I post a lot because there's a lot of information. But right now it's called One Team, One Avon. And I don't care if it's a button that you win. I want my teams to win everything. If Avon's giving it away, win it. And it's always fun to go out and win it. So from May the 19th to July the 18th, this is representatives, things that you can win. And if you're going to go to conference, you're going to want to have these at RepFest at conference. And even if you're not going, you want to have these buttons and be proud that you won it. So level 1, if you have, and these are traditional appointments. Now, we have what's called Alma leads, where you buy these leads, or I might have gave you a lead. These are things where you have, traditional is where you went out and found the person yourself and signed them up yourself. So if you have one recruit who signs a contract, you get level 1, which is going to get a pin. So those of you on the phone who've already, the slide for May the 19th, if you had already signed someone up, you've already going to win the pin. Okay, referral, recruit one person who places an order of any amount, you're going to get a button and a pin. Level 3, you're going to recruit 2 people who place an order of any amount. And then you get the button, the tote, and the keychain. How easy is that? That's so easy. So everybody on this phone, I want you to be winning the button and all those things. It's so easy to have. How cool is that for you to go around with your new button, your keychain, and all your Avon gear promoting your business? So who's going to win it?
Me.
There you go. Okay, I just want to remind you, because I know it gets so confusing because Avon has changed a lot. And what's happened is with a new company coming in, they're like, well, why aren't we doing this? And if someone will talk to them about it, so they go and add it. So when you sign a new representative up for the first 4 campaigns, they are going to get, and these flyers, you can print this off. So if you got a kit, or even if you don't have a kit, run these off and have them with you, have the latest material with you to pass out when you're talking to people. So when they hit the first 4 campaigns, if they place a $100 order, they are going to, and pay for that, they're going to get 40% earnings. Then on their, if they have $200 orders, their next 4 campaigns, they're going to earn, remember it's $200, they'll earn 40% when they have $200. Then the next, if they have $300 for 4 more campaigns, they're going to earn 40%. So these 2 flyers are available for you. So look at the time. It's 12 campaigns that can earn 40%. We've never offered that before, but it helps them build their sales, and it helps new recruits. And those of you on the phone, I got several new ladies on the phone and gentlemen on the phone. This will help you build your business as you go and still make the money. So once you've reached that $400, it's around the $400 mark, you're going to continue to make the 40% earnings, because we want you to have money. And you're going to stay with us if you're making money. So these are great tools for you. Now the next one, this is, and like I said, I'm going to run this off. You can run these off and keep them with you. I suggest you take a notebook and keep, when there's something new, put them in your notebook and take it out. I always have, y'all see, let me show you. I always keep a notebook, and I've told you guys all the time, keep it like a notebook and have things in there that are new. Because there's so much going on, and you want to have it, especially leadership. If someone asks you a question, there's no way you can keep all this stuff in your head. So all these flyers, run them off, stick them in that notebook, and you can say, okay, this is campaign 13. That incentive's gone, rip it out, throw it away. But now, 40%, this is one of the coolest things we've never done before. Now, this is for new representatives. So those of you on the phone are new, it still works for you. But when this is so amazing, when you sign up your new representative, the 40% will count online, no matter if it's a product. Now, if you open your brochure, there's a little symbol on beside some products. That's usually your watches, your clothes. When you're new, you make 20% on those items. But if it's online, you're going to see those. If it's online, your customers do that. If you're a new representative, your customers buy those items, you're going to earn the 40% earnings, not the 20%. So that's really cool. So I want you to run this off so you'll have that, so you know how to explain that to your new representatives. Did you guys know that? That's
This is new to me.
It's awesome.
Okay, now reinstatement. What reinstatement means, when someone has left the business, and this is effective. Hold on, let me get the dog out, because she's going to be loud. Luna, come on, girl. Go, come on. Sorry, she's a cat across the road. Okay, when you have a reinstatement, so those of you that are in leadership or new to leadership, you'll have a representative who may join you and left the business. Before, they only had so many campaigns to come back, and they had to pay that again. So now, effective May the 24th, they have 26 campaigns that can reinstate themselves by going online and activating, just place an order, it activates them, and they will not have to pay the 15. So for a whole year, that is going to be, they can rejoin us. So that's really cool. And you will not lose them if that was your person. So like Robert, you had just signed up your mother. If she says in a month, life happens, maybe something happened, she left you. When she comes back on, she'll still be your team member. So, and that's brand new as of May the 24th. So once again, I'm going to post this, run that off so you can keep up with your business. So this is a brand new thing as well. Now, before we started recording, we just talked about this new incentive. It's called Ignite Your Avon Torch. And I have to put my old lady glasses on so I can look at some of these incentives. Okay, now this is what's going to happen. We're going to be broke up into teams. Now, we're going to want to win this, and I want every one of you guys to win this. So, with your district as a team, the 25 top districts, if we win this, each person on our team is going to win the Gold Preview. It's a $130 value. So you're going to get those new products, the new fragrance, the new skincare, the Planet Spa, and those earrings. And those of you like Robert, you may not want to wear those earrings. If you do, it's okay. But you can sell those earrings and make some money. It's $130 worth. So that's just for us winning as a team. Then if we're the first 1,000 individual representatives, we could win this $39 blender on top of that. So we want to win that as well. So I'm going to post these. I'm going to post all the Q&A so you can print those off. But we're going to win this. And I'll tell you what, each one of us have a team. 1377 and 1442 is on the same team. So everybody in the division is broke up. So you'll know, hey, the Avon will track that and let you know when, like, okay, this team is winning. So we know we got to knock them out. But this is going to tell you everything about it when I post that. So write that on your calendar. So if you, well, not if you keep a calendar, I know you're going to, if you haven't already, it's run from campaign 14 to campaign 17. And I want everybody on this team to win that bundle in that. And the buttons, right? Right, Tammy?
Yes, I want that blender.
Tammy said she already did. I have one that's kind of like that, is the coolest thing. If you're not even like your smoothies, you can make everything in that. Throw some ice in your coffee and you got an instant coffee. Don't go through that McDonald's line.
See, now you're talking my language. I love cooking.
Do you? So you're the cook. So when we have some live meetings, you're going to be cooking for us?
Oh, hey, I love cooking for other people. Bring it on.
All right, good. Now let's win that blender now. But Robert, are you on our group page on 1442? I think you're 1442.
No, actually, I was going to ask you about that afterwards. If you could possibly email me a link. I want to get on every Avon page I can.
I sure will. I definitely will. I'll email it out to everybody, and it's usually, if I don't have it attached, sometimes when I send email out, it's attached to the bottom. If it's not on there, sometimes it just changes. I will send it out to everybody as well.
Cool.
Okay. The next thing we have Journey to Gold. We have, I know we talked about this. I just want to make sure you understood. Journey to Gold, which is our advanced leadership program. We have more awards now. So representatives can earn $250 for advanced in title. It was like, I think, 100. And this is for advanced title to leadership, silver leader, gold leader for the first time. Plus, if one of their first generation cell advances to one of these titles, the upline mentor will get $375. So this is going to run from campaign 10 to campaign 19. And if you're an executive leader and above, you will get flyers. Now, those of you brand new on that, what I tell you is leadership. This is the Tina tips. You'll look and say, okay, this is all about leadership. It gets so crazy. If you just keep it simple and say, I'm going to talk to everybody to make them a customer. I'm going to talk to people about joining my business. And if you mentor other people, you're going to be successful in this business. But keep going every single day, and you will be successful. And you can look at, let's see, it's like I had a flyer here, but take the flyer out and you'll see there's different levels on that. Just pick, hey, I want to be there. So I want everybody to be a platinum. A platinum is the highest that you can get. But every day, keep going and say, I want to be the next level, and work your business. Now I'm going to show you what this means for you. Most of you on this call are brand new. So what you want to do, and I was talking to someone the other day who's been in leadership for a while, and they're like, I don't understand what that means. I know, Robert, yourself, you're what we call a promoter. So what happens is when you start Avon, you talk to someone, you talk to your mom, and your mom says, hey, I want to do this business too. And I know she lives in another state. And she starts selling Avon. She puts a $100 order in, and pays for that. Avon's going to send you a $35. Okay, then for the next second, third, and fourth, if she does that 3 more times, Avon is going to send you another $10. So you really made $65 from her. And as you advance, you will get mentor bonuses, and she can do the same thing. Like you already said, she's got 3. So that's what it means. When you're a promoter, means you just started, and you move up from your different levels there. So does that kind of make sense?
Absolutely.
And this is just a slide. This is another slide too. I want you guys to print off later. It just goes through, a promoter, when you go from different levels, how you can win the bonus. And I just want you to look at the one. If you and 16 friends could do this, look at the bonus money that you can have. So think about it. What would you do? And when you sign someone up, I want you to really think about how you're talking to people. I know Tammy and I had talked the other day. I'd sent her lead. And Robert, what I do is Avon will send me what we call revoked leads, or if I'm out and I talk to people, my people that are working the business, I'm going to send you leads. And I'm going to say, Tammy, you're doing such a great job at calling your leads and promoting your people. Those are people I want to give leads to because you'll help grow our team. when you call the person, don't talk about, oh, leadership this. It just they're so confused. What I want you to say is things like, here's an example. What would $3,815 do for you? When they're going to meet you, I'm telling you, if it's better if you can get people to meet you face to face. If they're not local, you can do it online, and you could do a Zoom meeting like this. Write this down. It's called Zoom.com. You can have these meetings yourself. It's free if you keep it to 45 minutes. Now, I pay $14.99 a month for my Avon because I know we'll probably go over 45 minutes most of the time. But you can Zoom in and say, hey, get online and let me get you signed up. Even if they live nearby, they may not want to meet or have time to meet. They may think, I got 5 kids, they're in bed, can we talk later? You can do these kind of meetings with them. But ask them, if they're going to meet with you face to face, talk to them. Say, okay, these are things I need you to have when you come out. I always think it's nice to go ahead and write out a list of people that you know. Think of as many people as you can and write them down, and so that I can show you how to take that list and make you money off that list when you get there. And then say, hey, think about somebody, 1 or 2 people, when you're going to come and meet me, that you would love to join this business. This business is much more fun when you have people and friends with you. You can learn together, have fun together, and when you go out and do events together, it's so nice to do these things together. And ask them just to bring 2 people along. And I've always said, when I'm doing the appointment, I'll bring them a gift just for coming, no obligation. And as I've talking to that person about the business, I always say, now, if this person joins with you, I would explain it to them then. If your friend joins today and puts a $100 order, you're going to get $35. And I know your friend's going to want to support you, and she's going to not want to pass up this opportunity. And each time, refer to the friend how this could benefit them. Most of the time, they will join. So always have the extra kit and say, here, we can go ahead and, pay attention. You may want to join at the end with your friend. So if they've already got 1 or 2 people with them, they've already got their business there, and you've already grown your business. Now, I've heard a lot of times leaders say, well, I want them to learn how to sell first. Why? Why do you want them not to have 2 paychecks coming in? Everybody's not going to sell. And Tammy and I were talking the other day when she said, I don't know why. Tammy, you tell it. I don't want to be the one talking. What did you say when you're talking to your downline about how you run into people every day who they say they can't find customers? What happens when you're out?
Well, I get tired of hearing from my downline. I've been doing this for 7 years, and I've had ups and I've had downs. And I get tired of hearing the excuses. For example, the one I have that is a promoter who just started the leadership program after doing this for 2 years, and she says, well, I can't find customers. I said to her, well, come with me. I'll find you customers. I don't have a problem with finding customers. And I said to her, I'll come pick you up, because she lives in Chapel Hill. And
don't say where, because we don't want it. It's recorded.
and she says, well, okay, you can come pick me up. And I said, okay, well, you call me when you're ready. I never heard from her. So I called and I said, are you going to come? Well, she gives an excuse, and I'm not going to use the excuse she gave, but it was an excuse. So I let that go. It's always an excuse. If you have an excuse, then you should make it a good one, and not something that isn't going to fall, because an excuse is just an excuse. And if you don't want to do it, there's always someone else out there that's going to find an excuse for it. I don't know, how else to put it, but, you can always work the business and work it in with what you're doing on a daily basis. Obviously, everybody has to go out for a reason. So why not take that brochure and put it in your purse? And if you go to the store, give it to the cashier, give it to somebody who's in line in front of you or behind you. If you go to the gas station, leave it on the gas pump. You go to an ATM, slide your business card in the slot. They're going to have to take that business card out to put their card in. Everybody goes for money, and you're trying to get them to make more money. So,
well, those are on the are listening, and those will be listening when it's recorded. Tammy, tell them about what you won at the President's Club luncheon.
Oh my goodness, I got a statue, and I have a lot of medical issues. So this last year wasn't my first statue. I have made President's Club every year since I've done this for the last 7 years. I've always tried to do the best that I could do with my business. and I'm very hard on myself, so I always want to do better than what I'm able to do. But this last year, I took 8 campaigns off because of my medical situation. I have issues with my legs, so I can't always get around. I was limited to a wheelchair for four campaigns, and then I went to a walker, so I had to count on a walker. I took 8 campaigns off, and I said at the President's Luncheon, and I said, I'm sitting here and I'm enjoying myself. I don't ever have to worry about Stephen calling my name. And then all of a sudden he said my name, and I got 3rd for sales increase. I walked up there and I was almost in tears. And my upline, she looked at me and she said, it's okay, it's okay. You did it and you deserved it. And I said to her, no, they counted my numbers wrong. There's absolutely no way that I did this. But it was right. And, you know, it just goes to show where would have I been if I would have done 8 campaigns. I want to double what I did this year, and I know that I can do it because I'm not taking eight campaigns off this year.
Well, and I know you can with that attitude, and that's why I wanted her to share, since she had popped on, and sorry to put you on the spot, but I wanted her to share, you know, if you don't always know, and one thing she probably learns, hey, where would I be if I had figured something out? Because life does happen. That's what's great about this business. You can work your business online if something happens and you can't get out and about. But Tammy does try to get out and about. I've been very proud of her. She set goals. And what we talk about all the time, did you plan? Did you plan next week? If you say, I'm going to do it, you can't say, I want to do this, and then you never plan. Because you can't say, hey, I want to make this $3,815. Well, how are you going to get there? You got to take that calendar and you got to say, I'm going to go find this many customers, this many recruits. I'm going to change my business, because if you don't, you're not going to be where you want to be later on. It starts today. But that's why I wanted her to really share her story about how she increased her sales. And those who are brand new, President's Club at least sell 10,100. You want to be there, because once you reach that level, you'll always earn the 40%. And we have some other, and if you don't see that, we do have a pre-recorded one on President's Club. And I'll continue to do different recordings. So you guys don't have to hop on. I'll do recording and show those. And we do have meetings to explain that online. So, but I just wanted her to share that, and about getting out. And we're not picking on any downline, because I know life happens. If you call somebody and say, hey, will you go out with me? They're thinking, oh, it's a scary thing. That's why we want you to go out. And it doesn't matter, like, okay, Robert, you're somewhere, you know, I like my team. It doesn't matter if we're all one team, one Avon. But if you know, like Tammy can't find anybody on her team and she's got an event, it's okay to say, hey, Robert, go with Tammy. She's got a tent and a table out. She doesn't mind the company, and she'll work it out. That's called one team, one Avon. As long as you're working together, it's so much more fun when you're out talking to people. But you have to get it, you know, if you don't recruiting can sound like a scary word. And that's why Tammy and other people that are in leadership know you got to get out and talk to people. And a brand new person, it is very scary for them. That is usually why they give excuses, because they're like, well, what am I going to say? But we will show you, and myself, now being a remote manager, I can go into the field half a day in each district. Managers now have 2 districts. I can go in the field, but we have to plan it. So if you say, hey, Tina, I would love to go in a couple hours with you. I would love to go with you and say, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to the grocery store? Are you going to the bank? Let's do what you would normally do. And I will show you how to talk to people. Most of the time, if you're standing in line, start a conversation. We'll show you how simple and easy it is to talk to people about your business and bring it to Avon. And that's just how you do it. Calling people. So reach out to other people. We're here for you. And just, you know, get your tools ready and get out and hit the streets. And hit the streets really doesn't mean, it means go do your business and talk to your friends and family. You got online as well.
And I will tell you, Tina, right now what I'm doing is I'm setting up, it's called a 26-day ABC event from June 13th up through the end of July. I am taking off the week of July 4th, starting July 1st through July 10th, because I'm having family come in that week. And I'm doing one event every day for 26 days straight for recruiting and building customers, not only for my downline, but for anyone who's willing to want to go. We're planning anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day, all across from, you know, Burlington, Greensboro, all the way to Durham, setting up businesses and events with tents indoors and out.
Love it, love it, love it.
For every day.
And,
so we're out there to build because I'm going to double. So
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Robert. Do you have a question?
No, I just want to say, speaking of like events, because I know I'm going to want to do some myself, but for those that are doing events, a service that, something I want to offer to kind of help out and, build with the team is I do improv acting, LED, and fire dancing. So I don't have a car right now, but even still, if I have a means of getting to your event, if anybody, is using like especially a private property, you want to do, some like Hawaiian style fire dancing, let me know. I can do it, and I know other dancers as well.
Where do you live?
I live in Winston-Salem.
Okay.
oh goodness.
Okay, so you're in District 1377 then.
Winston.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even know where Winston-Salem is.
Oh my goodness, Amy, it's not that far from you. Okay,
Wow.
Robert, we'll be in touch and we'll see about, I don't know about fire dancing, but I'm sure we can figure something out. There's probably something
we
can do, some kind of.
Just throwing it out there, because I'm an entertainer, and I figure that'll help at any event.
And I'll tell you, that's what, when people have their tents and tables, I'm one who, I'll tell you, I'll coach you when you have them. If you're sitting back on a table waiting for somebody to come by, I see people all the time. I'm like, nobody's coming by. You need to get in front of the table and get people to come to your table. So, hey, we might have to talk. It'll show people how to get there. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do this.
Yes. All right,
I will go and drag them in. I'll drag them in.
That's right. We need to bring them in. We have these events. Sounds good.
Tina,
Yes.
I just wanted to say one thing. As I was listening, it just reminds me, of course, I've been in sales for a long time, not necessarily Avon, but one of the things I've learned is, there is so much opportunity out there, and people don't even know how much they need Avon until you can approach them and you are so excited about the products that you sell and the products that you love. And it's really important that you find a few of the things in Avon that you are so in love with, because I tend to sell the most of what I love. And then, of course, you can show them the other things. But it's sort of like going to the grocery store. You may, in your mind, know that you're going to the grocery store to get milk and eggs and sugar. But you come out of that grocery store with a lot more than you have planned to get. And that's because, you see all the exciting things that are in the store that you had never planned to buy. So when, you're giving them that Avon book, or talking to them about Avon, don't think of yourself as being a salesperson. You're someone who's showing them some benefits for them. And when you look at it that way, you're just engaging with them and just letting them know some great deals that are going on, some great sales. And everyone loves, to save money, and they love to find things that are cost effective. But Avon has such an array of products and prices from 99 cents on up. So, anyone can afford it.
Thank you, Valerie. And those of you, Valerie is a makeup artist, and she is a great salesperson. So her and I actually had talked about, so that most of you got a call from Valerie, and she really works both of our districts, has done really well. She's new, but she's really just been great support to all of us, and I know myself, but very smart. And we talked about her and I doing some training. So I love, Valerie has agreed to do that. So we will do some more training, maybe just a video to come out to you guys about selling. And because, those are, this I know is about leadership, but I wanted you guys, our sales and leadership really goes together. And when you've got a new representative, you've got to teach them to sell. You sign them up, and we find that all the time, don't we, Valerie? We call someone and their upline has never, ever contacted them before.
Right.
And they are so, they don't know what to do. You've got to be excited about the business, and you've got to be excited about the products and show them how to sell. Because don't just sign them up and leave them. They get so confused.
Right, and then we hear it when we call them, no one's contacted me. I don't know what happened. I signed up, I paid my money, but no one's been in touch with me.
Well, and I know that it's so hard. Like Valerie, she texts them, we email them, we do everything, and we don't stop at one time. And Valerie will tell you, I know when she first started, she goes, "This person said they signed up in December or January." Yeah, it takes that long sometimes to get in touch with people. Don't give up on them, because that life happens and people get scared. It could be simple things. We find simple things where they got online and they didn't know how to place their order. So it's all about supporting your team. When you support your team and care about them, you will get what you want. But I want you to take your calendar out and say, I'm going to earn this $3,815. And don't even worry about all the levels and stuff. Just get out there and do it. Okay, these are some tips I want you to do. You'll see me post this. Different managers, we have shared this slide. It's called 2-2-2. And you'll hear, like, for managers, they want us, every district, to sign up, at least have it in our district, sign up at least 2 a day. I think doing everything in 2 makes it simple. So every day you want to have 2 orders a day. You want to hand out brochures. Now I'll tell you, if anybody wants to drive to my house, I've had so many people make boo-boos, and they sent me, I don't even know how many brochures for 14, but I will have some next week if you want to meet me. Those in 1377 who wants to get close to here, you're welcome to come to my house and fill your car up. But go out and try to hand out 80 brochures each time and talk to people. I know I hear people all the time say, oh, I only ordered 20 brochures and I accidentally got 20 more books. Go use those brochures, hand them out and talk to people. Make 6 follow-up calls a day. When you've handed a brochure to someone, and you're going to teach your downline the same thing. When you hand a brochure to someone, get their name and number, email them, call them, text them. Is there anything, what were you excited about? Don't just hand them a brochure. Pull out that brochure and talk about things. You heard Valerie talk about it. Get excited about a couple things. You don't have to tell them the whole brochure, but pick something out that you're excited about to share with them. And you're going to follow up. Online, post 2 times a day on social media. So you're going to do everything in 2s. Email all your customers the deal of the week. Y'all get that in your email. Email it. And most managers now I've seen on different sites are posting that as well. And I'll try to remember to start doing that. Just tell me, but it does come in your email. Meet at least 3 customers a day. So you're going to do that every day. Meet people. And for your team, try to add 2 members or more every single week. Have a 10-minute chat with the 5 people a day about your business. You're out somewhere, you're like we talked about, you're in the grocery store, you're in the line, talk to someone. Keep a list of at least 40 people that you're going to talk to. You get stuck in traffic or you're at a doctor's office. Everybody has a cell phone almost. If you don't, you still have a phone that probably texts. Most people's phone have cell phones. Text them, text your downline, text your leads. You're talking to someone. You go through the McDonald line. This is what I do. I always have things. Make sure you have your tools. You go through the McDonald line. If you got a brochure, put a sticky note on that brochure. Or if it falls off, they hand you your food. While they're handing your food, say, I know you're really busy, but I love this service, and I'm looking for new representatives in this area. Jot down your name and number. And do you mind if I send you a text? Most people say, yeah, that's fine. Send the person when you get home or wherever your next destination, say, it was so great to meet you today. Here's my online business. If you just, whatever you want to text, something simple and sweet, send them to your store and talk to them about how to sign up online. So you want to build those, I call it your lead box, your lead. These can be on your leads in your phone. And, when you add them into your phone, add them, McDonald's person, a lead or whatever. So you're going to want to do that each time. When a new person joins, make sure you help them with a name. Don't just sign them up and leave them. Tell them to write down. And let me tell you what you're supposed to do with that list, because most of our leaders know this, but we get out of habit from that. Sign up a new representative, even if they signed up online and you never met them. You pick up the phone and you say, hey, because in their kits, there is a place to write it. If they don't even have their kit yet, so I want you to take out a piece of paper and write as many people's names you can. Take out your phone. And if you're doing this in person, while you're filling their contract out, you say, I want you to start writing down everybody you know. Don't think about it. Just start writing people down. After they wrote that down, say, look on that list. Think about someone that would be a great partner that could use more money, and tell them to star those people. You want to try to help them find the people. Then you want to say, okay, where do they work? Is there somewhere that they work that, they work at a daycare? Oh my goodness, look at the daycare. That person, if they don't sign up, they'll be a customer and they'll probably bring you tons of customers from that one location. So help them break down that list. That's what we call your who do you know list. You need to do this for yourself. Those of you who haven't done it in a while, go back and make you a list out and teach your downline to do that. And don't do this at the time of the appointment. And if you're at the appointment, right then, because people don't know the words to use, if you got on our divisional call, you're going to hear me say it, you hear our divisional manager, we call it skill practicing. Practicing what you're going to say. You want to teach your new recruit that. So say, hey, okay, you just wrote down Sally Sue. You think she'd be let's get her on the phone right now. Let me talk to her. I know a lot of people don't want to give friends numbers out. Say, let's call them right now and tell them to do that. Or you're there right then. And this is another great trick. Just say, okay, who's the people you got on there? Text them right now and say, I'm so excited. I just started my own business. I'm looking for business partners who would like to earn more money. Something simple. Are you interested? As soon as they ding you back, have them call. And you, as a leader, help walk through how to sign that person up. If you need help, call me, text me, and I'll help you get the person done. But you want to do that with each one of your recruits. And make a sense of urgency and coach your new representatives to get at least 5 customers and 5 new recruits at a time. Are they always going to get 5 new recruits? No. But if they shoot for 5, maybe they'll have 1 or 2. That's how you're going to build your team to be big. You want a big team, and you're going to make more money while you're helping them make money. But have them do it then. I think it's nice to say, here's you a 24-hour challenge. You've signed your new representatives up, and those of you on the phone and on the Zoom meeting, if you're brand new, do these things now. Go out tomorrow and see how many orders can you get online in person and everything. Give them a 24, 48-hour challenge. So you want to do those things. Then you want to have 2 promoters a campaign. And a promoter is someone who brought someone onto the team. Y'all heard Robert say he signed his mother up already. She's so excited and has 3 people. So he's already got a promoter on his team. So look how easy it is to try to get 2 orders a day, and you're going to have 2 team members a week. You're going to help work that business with them, and 2 promoters. So it's you, a promoter, and a newbie each time, and working that list. It sounds like it's complicated, but if you get a rhythm and a process with your calendar, write on your calendar, this is when I'm going to work my business. This is when my orders go in. This is what I'm going to look about selling, what I'm excited about. You're going to be very successful and get excited because there's no company outside Avon that has the things that we do. No one has the makeup, the clothes, the jewelry. We even have like Tupperware. We have bowls and everything. Nobody has the product, the business that we have. You have it, and you need to get out there and get excited about it. Then I just want to show you, this is our summer at a glance, because we talked about, your business, what's new coming, get excited about the products. We got to sell or we're not going to make money. There's going to be the next slide. If I don't have it, I will post it and I will email it out to you, where you can download this guide. But here's our summer at a glance. You'll see our 14. You've got the Luck, 15 great skincare products coming out. It's the cleansing products that's going to go with our new skincare line. 16, we've got a sale. 17, you're going to see an upgrade of the bottles and some of the oils for the Skin So Soft. Then you're going to see an 18, it's our favorites on sale, a lot of jewelry, and the Avon Living for Summer, going back to summer. And then you see our 3 Mark lines. So this is just kind of a summer at a glance to get excited about. And you can, like I said, you can download the guide that helps you what each campaign to look at. So you want to take your calendar, the guide that I'm going to send you, and you want to download that so you can plan each campaign. And when you're planning that, you got a new recruit, pick up the phone and say, did you see this new campaign coming out? Let's talk about how many customers, and tell them about products that you're excited about, and say, what are you excited about? You've got to keep getting your new people engaged. Okay, so now remember, it's all about growing your business and watching it bloom. So it takes just 2 customers a day, 2 campaigns, two team members a week, and 2 promoters. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to have more than 2. So get out there and shoot for that. There's the guide. It's kind of backwards there. This is a beautiful guide that you'll see that you'll be able to download. And that's if you want to write that down, it's too long. Let me just send that to you. This is where you click and you can download that guide. And also, if you got a calendar now, if you want to write these down, National Recruiting Week, that's when Avon is going to do a national recruiting. They're going to want everybody out. So in June, we still want to be recruiting, going to all the events, walking and talking and growing your business. But write July the 18th to the 24th down, because Avon is going to expect us as leaders to get out there. And I know I'll be able to be in the field a lot more that week. If you get some things started, I would love to have you join you. I know Robert said he would love to do some fire dancing with us. So let's get some things planned now. And National Active Day is the 26th. So we're going to expect every one of our leaders, myself, Valerie, our assistants, we're going to try to work that day and get everybody active. Like, okay, we signed up all these people. Then on that Monday, that's probably a Monday, we're going to be like really working hard to say, okay, we signed you up. Now let's get you started. That's what that's about. Okay, our Grow to Win calls that's where you'll have Scott and Margaret, who's our CEO and our head of sales. They're going to at 12 o'clock. It is recorded most of the time. I know most people are busy, but if you want to put on your calendar, it'll be June the 10th, the 24th, July the 8th, and the 22nd. It's 12 o'clock, and there's always some updates. They'll usually, what happens on these calls, if there's a new incentive going on, there's recognition, and they usually have some kind of marketing slides that'll show you as well.
The 26th is a Sunday.
Is it a Sunday?
It is a Sunday.
Well, they marked that wrong. Me and Valerie will not be working really, girl.
No.
Wow.
Hold on, what's that real date on that?
Yeah,
That's a Tuesday.
July?
Yeah. No, July 26th is a Tuesday.
July 26th. Oh, you're right. I was in June.
That's okay. But yeah, write those down on your calendar. And I'm going to post this so if you didn't have a chance or you're not right at your calendar. And this is just our dream big. I want you to dream big. Always dream big and make your dreams a reality. You want to write it down. Take your calendar out. I have these calendars called Happy Planners. I still have my Google document, but I have to have things in writing. I don't know about you. And I have to make them pretty. I have like stickers, and you'll see that little things that remind me of stuff on there. But take your calendar and put, like if it's a dream vacation, what is it that you want to do with your extra money that you have? You know, I don't know about you, but I want to pay bills off or have some money. Whatever it is, I don't put pictures on it and this is what I'm going to do. I want to do that. Write it down and put deadlines. I am going to make it small and celebrate the small things. So if you say, I want to make, a mentor bonus, when you get that, celebrate it and write it down and write your steps down. Place it on your calendar and have fun. You know what? Things happen every day. I don't make my goals. I have, Mondays I have a call with my boss, and then once a week we have a one-on-ones. I don't always make the goal, but I always keep a good attitude. Like I told him, I was so happy. Floor D42 made their sales. Woo! I didn't tell you that, Valerie, but we were way off on sales, and we made our sales goal. And we have 4 new promoters this week.
Woo!
And so did we do everything that, no, but like I tell my boss, I celebrate the steps. You can never do everything perfect, but celebrate every step you have. And I'm so proud of our team, and I know Valerie is too. Y'all are amazing. So I just wanted to make sure that we spend the time tonight. I know we kept you on about an hour, but I just really felt like I love that Valerie shared, Robert shared, and Tammy shared her great stories. But I just want to tell you how proud I am. We got to kick it back in gear, guys, because y'all all know that are on this call, and those that are brand new, you may not know this, but I'm one of the luckiest people in the world because I have the 2 best districts. Now, have we been performing in the past year? We've been like this, and 1442 and 1377 for years were on the top. And yes, we went remote. Things were a little crazy, but we're getting back out there, and I see that needle going, and I see these 2 districts rising. And it starts with you guys. We got to get out there. Whatever I can do better, you got to let me know. Hold me accountable. I'm okay to say, hey, Tina, you didn't do this, because we have a lot going on. Valerie and I both. Sometimes we're chasing those orders. We're calling people. What I talked about. We're like behind. We're being reactive. We're not being proactive. We're being reactive. But we know there's been computer issues. But you can pick up the phone and say, hey, I need some help, or I need you. It's okay. I don't mind. Valerie don't mind, do you, Valerie?
Not at all.
Tell us you forgot to call me back. Hey, we are here for you. We're a team. Both teams, even though I've got 2. It doesn't matter if y'all work together. We want you to work together. Share. Get on that Facebook and share. You got a new representative. Go on there and say, welcome, Tammy, to our team. Make sure you're sharing. You got a great idea, something happened. Get out there and share and support each other, because you're not out there alone. We know there's frustrating. You're going to have it. The computer is going to crash someday. The YourAvon.com, I will tell you, has been so much better, but we know it was off. It was almost off for like 10 days. Well, it was really 2 weeks. And, it's not going to be over, because they're upgrading the system. Our new company, they're debt-free. They're spending tons of money to upgrade the system, and it will take some kinks to get out, and they're doing it in steps. So it'll happen again. But it's, we have to keep the good attitude out there. But I just want to thank you over the few weeks that we had some challenges. We've definitely had, different challenges, but we have great products. We are new owners who just think a lot of you guys. They bought us with, just knowing that you guys, Avon been in business 130 years, and that they knew this is a great company with great leaders and great representatives. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys. I'm here for you. You are what make Avon go around, and we appreciate you. Thanks for talking tonight, and thank you, Valerie, for chiming in.
No problem.
Okay, guys, go out, rock and roll.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.